Oh, he's getting them all lined up, is he?
No, what we're gonna do is
or someone else's?
No, so it's already set up, so he has like no excuse. At
that
minute he's doing it.
No excuses. Oi, Noi, do you want to move the camera some? Because I'll probably grab my book or something, or my cock, my junk.
Power hour?
Oh my God, he's got.
It comes out. I think it comes out to just less than a 6-pack.
Every minute. He's got to do a shot.
I think it's just less than.
So okay, for the audience at home, Pete's gonna do the power hour, and what are we gonna hear when he?
Oh yeah, let me get that all set up.
When he fucking needs to do a shot, we're gonna play something.
Where the fuck did I go?
Maybe we'll just say.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, this is
I got it.
much. All right.
Slam time! All right, wait, we gotta officially start it.
All right,
it's 6:59. Once it changes to 7,
just let me know what start.
It's gonna be. It's
7
gonna
o'clock?
start.
7 o'clock slam time.
6:59.
I got 7 here.
Got 7?
I already started it.
Play it.
Oh, he's got. Well,
well, I thought.
I
thought he started at 7.
I got it at a minute, so in a minute he'll start.
I want to start. We gotta wait a minute.
He's got a minute.
So.
Well, he's got 40 seconds now. $30 seconds.
Should we play this the whole slam time? So that's a yes?
20 seconds.
17.
Alright, we'll have the official slam time countdown.
12, 10.
For the first one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slam time!
Oh.
3 sheets to the wind, motherfuckers.
All right, starting again.
All right. So what's going on here?
I got a story. So there was this kid that I guess when he was 12 years old, he came over this mysterious illness where he basically went into a virtual coma.
Nice.
And then,
wait, he wasn't in an accident or anything?
No, it just happened. It was just like this mysterious illness. And then it turned out when he turned 16, he regained consciousness, but he was still trapped inside of his body, so he couldn't communicate. He couldn't move any of his bones. He was just trapped and was able to see, like, everyone. And he finally came out of it, like, I think 13 years later.
His eyes open, or?
His eyes were open, so he saw things. He actually remembers everything that happened while he was in this vegetable state. He said his father would get him out of bed every day, dress him, bring him, and drop him off at, like, this care center. And
he didn't just live there?
No, he didn't live at the care. He lived at the parents' house.
Oh,
but they would drop him off at the day for the care center. And
slam time!
Slam time! I figured you have to be hooked up to like monitors at a hospital all the time.
Yeah, no, they would like prop him up for dinner and stuff. Like they would take him home and they would have him sit down for dinner.
That's kind of creepy.
He was saying at the hospital, he said that all they would do is play like Barney reruns because nobody knew he was conscious. He said he's fucking sick of Barney.
Wow.
And then he said there was a point where his mother like looked him in the eyes and just said, "I just want you to fucking die already."
Oh, what a cunt! What she's saying? Did it say in the context though? Is it like she was saying she wanted him to die to be at peace, or did it just say it like venomously, or whatever?
Sassy,
saucily, cheeky. She was a real cheeky broad.
I gotta imagine as a parent, if your kid's like that, I mean, is it better? You know, like
it sounds like 50 First Dates. That's what it reminds me of, man. Isn't she like in a vegetable state pretty much?
I don't know.
No, she had.
Yeah, she couldn't remember.
She couldn't remember anything past like a day.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like 10 seconds.
Good old slam time!
Slam time!
Oh,
3 minutes in.
What else?
It says my mother looked at me, her eyes filled with tears. I wish that I could reassure her, stand up from my wheelchair, and leave behind the shell of a body that had caused so much pain. You must die, she says slowly. Ugh. You have to die.
Oh.
That's
so horrible.
What a fucking pig, bro.
But I don't think she meant it like mean though.
She meant it,
well, it says she said it slowly, like while crying. So
yeah,
you must die. He said
I must break you.
The rest of
I know punches.
She was a pig. He said the rest of the world fell so far away when she said those words. She got up and left me in the silent room. I wanted to do as she bid me that day. I longed to leave my life. As time passed, however, I gradually learned to understand my mother's depression and to forgive her.
Slam time! I wonder, like, did they play any music for him? Did he fucking hear anything?
There's a lot of shit here. Let's see. Little by little. Okay, wait.
Oh, that's not it. Where's the other track?
Wednesday Power Hour.
Is it not on here? I ripped the CD.
Little by little, I learned why it was so hard for my mother to live with such a cruel parody of the once healthy child she had loved so much. Every time she looked stuttering.
Loved it.
I loved
you.
Come on, Slim.
Day, Junior.
Every time she looked at me, she could see only the ghost boy he'd left behind.
Ghostbusters!
Ghostbusters!
Who you gonna call?
Booyah!
Slam time!
It's in 6 seconds.
I was gonna say.
No.
Who you gonna call? Slam time!
Slamboning!
Slamboning will save your life someday. So what else happened to this vegetable? Did they feed him? Did they give him like mashed potatoes on a spoon?
What's the
Probably, I would
Like,
think.
how do you get your nutrients when you're a veggie?
What's the hardest part of the vegetable to eat?
The asshole?
The wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I would fuck with a vegetable all the time, man. I would go in there and just draw dicks on his face and stuff.
Oh,
you would never know, you know what I mean? Or just like
Even your son, though?
Maybe you would.
Throw rocks at him.
So he said at first, like when he was 12, when it first happened, his brain didn't work. Like it did at first, and then everything disappeared. Like he became unconscious, and then started to become aware again by the age of 16. And then he said,
Slam time!
and then he said by 19 he was fully intact. He said I knew who I was and where I was, and understood I'd been robbed of a real life.
I'm gonna say there'd be so many teabag pictures of this guy.
Yeah, and he'd know it. He'd be feeling the fucking balls on his face, just screaming on the inside while people are like,
just like waving gassers, like bare ass farting.
He's like, why are there balls on my eyes?
Like 10 years of just constant pink eye.
This truly is hell.
His eyes all puffed up to so defected and stuff.
Oh my god, that poor kid.
I was completely entombed. At first, I wanted to fight my fate by leaving some tiny sign to guide people back to me, like the crumbs Hansel and Gretel left to help find their way out of the woods. But my efforts were never enough.
When it's in, like.
Have you ever seen one of those movies in which someone wakes up as a ghost, but they don't know that they've died? That's how it was. As I realized people were
Slam time!
Slam time!
Time.
So, yeah.
Alright, we're on to beer number 2.
News is a lot more fun with slam time.
There's too much, so I'm not gonna read the whole. There's a lot fucking here, so we'll
At least
actually.
it's good beer. This
But
time.
yeah, that's got to be a terrible existence, though. Just
Slam
like,
time?
Slam time.
Slam time.
Yeah. But being entombed in like a body and not having any control of it and knowing
Dude, if
what
Yeah.
is going around.
Yeah, your dick must do that. You was talking about like wet dreams.
He was 12 when it happened. And
Oh,
and
so
19.
he never knew jerking.
No,
Or was he just figuring it out?
He was
You're a
19 when he became fully aware, but he was still
19.
trapped.
Well, how old was he when he was like able to do like he was okay? Does it say?
Dude, either way, he got a boner. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I think it
Hot
said 3
ass
years,
nurse
right?
comes
3
to
years
change
after he
his
became
life.
aware, so that's 19, 20, 20, 21? 21?
21.
Man.
17?
No, it says in 92.
Slam time!
Slam time!
Slam time. I don't know. I don't know why I don't see it there.
How's slam time doing?
How you
How you feeling, Pete?
feeling?
Feeling pretty good, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
That's
you're not even 10 minutes in.
my hero. No, he's almost done. Who's he got? Another 20 minutes?
It's a full hour, isn't it?
I just figured we were going to break, but he.
No, it's a
Yeah,
full hour.
no, we can't do this in interviews.
Oh, we'll do a half hour. Then it's fun.
I'll just.
I
We can.
figured. No. No slam time during interviews.
He was trapped in his body for 12 years.
12 years. Jesus
So he
Christ.
came out of it when he was 24.
That must be
Yeah, 'cause he was-
Dude, he came out of it and he was like, everybody out! Everybody out!
yeah,
Dude, the first nut, dude.
Yeah, that's
Just like, whoa! I feel bad for that bitch, man. It must have been like a second, though. He must have like touched the pussy and that would have been it. Lips and that was it. Just the tip, baby.
Yeah, you just brushed the lips.
Slam time.
Okay, I do have another story. It's this guy stole pizza 13 years ago. Pizza at the porn music.
He stole Pete's what?
Stole
He
pizza.
stole my pizza, the motherfucker.
It says desperate customer who stole pizza for his kids pays restaurant back 13 years later.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of nice.
Yeah, here's the note. So he wrote a note. He goes, Dear Sir, back in 2002, I bounced a check at your pizza shop. I was going through a very difficult time financially and was at the end of my rope. I had no money and a hungry child at home, so I wrote a check that I knew would not be honored by my bank. I'm not making excuses for my behavior, just applying some context. I think of this often, and I am incredibly ashamed and embarrassed at my behavior. I have visited your store several times in the last few years, and have always wanted to confess and ask you to forgive me. But I have not been able to summon up the courage, so I just ate my pizza and left.
Slam time!
That was good timing.
Here's my thing. This story, like, this story, it's a good story, but it's for you pussies.
Slam time!
Slam time! God damn it!
Good time.
God damn it!
Now you can repeat what you said, man.
It's just
Give me an
like
old spice whistle.
it's like I like this story. It's a good story, but
Yeah.
I don't have a conscience, so it would never have aged me, man.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Like, when is it too late to fucking ask for forgiveness for something? It happened like 13 years
Dude,
ago. It was
well,
just
I
a
thought
pizza.
too, like, usually when, like, people bounce checks at, like, a diner or something, there's the check hung up, and they know the person not to take the check, so, like, I don't know. He went back there, you said, right?
Yeah, several times. Yeah, just like sitting there eating. Like, should I tell him? Should I tell him? Just fucking crying.
And every time he went in, that guy who owns that pizza part, every time he was like, "That's
Dude.
the fuckers who check bounce."
He must have been, like, a real simple dude, like, some real, like, Bible Belt motherfucker, or, like,
Pizza, he's
a
like
farmer.
profusely sweating.
He's like, "I don't know if they're gonna kick me out or
Yeah,
what." It's like
dude.
classy joint. It's slam time.
Slam time!
Slam time! 3 weeks from now, there's going to be a story about how the pizza parlor apologized to the guy for, like, shitting in his pizza every other time he came into
They
the
were
store.
just jacking off. So,
You want to check that bounce? Put my balls at that pizza.
what?
But so it made me start thinking of like, what petty thing have you done in the past that you want to go to the person and like ask for their forgiveness?
Fuck it, nothing. I don't regret anything I did.
Yeah, Cole fucking Kane.
Oh, man.
I did some shitty things, and I'm proud of it.
I had one thing, and it's the goofiest thing in the world. It actually sounds like a joke, but when I was like 12 years old, we would always go to this park on Long Beach Island, and there was this giant cement tunnel. And I took a piss in that cement tunnel, and as soon as I walked out, like a little kid, went into the piss-filled cement tunnel. So
I thought you spray painted this.
I am gay.
with my piss. I wrote "I am gay" with my piss, and the little kid went in. I liked it, but I've always like felt bad, and I was like, man,
Why?
that kid was
It's
just walking around in my
time.
piss.
Slam
Pissing in the
Slam
bushes.
time.
Slam time.
It was in a tunnel that people played in.
Who gives a fuck?
Fuck.
I pissed in a slide like at a playground. Like
Did you really
Yeah.
walk in kids'
Nice.
I pissed down it like a slide that kids go down. I pissed down that bitch. Who cares?
Shit, bro. So,
Some hobo doing fucking cocaine in the corner. You know, like who gives a fuck?
did you regret anything, Pete?
What's up?
Do you regret anything
No.
you've ever done or
There's
said?
nothing you've
Nothing.
ever done, anything petty that you can go back and like tell somebody like, I'm sorry I did that.
I've done plenty of petty things. I don't regret it.
You don't want to go back.
Pete's a fucking
I
man.
don't regret nothing.
Fuck
And
yeah.
Matt, you got nothing.
That's
No, I don't regret a damn thing I did in my life.
Kristen, you think of anything?
No.
Actually, the only thing I do
I wish I would
regret,
have done more shitty stuff.
the only thing I do regret was about when I was like in 7th grade. I dated a whore who destroyed my life. But other than that, I don't
We've all
regret
done
shit.
that.
You know? It's slam time.
We gotta do slam time like once a show.
But other than that, no, I don't regret shit. Fuck it. You know, that's life.
You guys are gonna destroy.
Except for
my
like any
liver.
money you borrow from anyone, and we're like, I kind of want to get that back.
yeah, I
here.
borrowed
Like,
$2 in 5th grade from this dude. and I never gave it back. For ice cream. It was for ice cream. But I guess I regret the show. No, I've been a good boy on the show. Especially to Dave Katz. Who's that guy? Ron and Cheese.
Yeah.
Ron and Cheese's first interview. And their second interview's on tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Central Time. Stay tuned. If Ken's listening, please give us a call, Ken. I did want to talk to you, bro. I hope I didn't chase away our one listener. Yeah. that's really...
honestly, though, like, the whole regret thing, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? Like, life's life.
No regrets. You gotta live your life with no regrets.
Keep going. No regrets. One erection.
Slam time.
Slam time.
It is slam time.
So I do have another story if you guys are ready.
No.
I'm just pulling this one out of my ass here. So this family staged...
famous for that, aren't you?
Yes. I
thought he usually put stuff in there, bro.
Well, I put them out and then I pull them out.
Eventually they gotta come out.
They'd stay in for like a couple of days,
Everything
maybe
that goes
like
in
3
gotta
days.
come out, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take them out or you
You
get
know.
toxic shock syndrome.
Yeah.
You can die from that shit.
Or pink sock. Either one.
Yeah. A nice pink stocking.
Alright, so what's the story?
This is one of the, like, were these people crossing the line or not? This family staged a kidnapping to teach their 6-year-old son
It's cocaine, baby.
about stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
And let me bring it up because they said some pretty, like, it was pretty fucking awful.
Was it vulgar?
It was like...
It had to be, man.
It was pretty fucked up.
I think.
So,
Cool tricks.
Oh, man.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
a mom and dad to live with forever.
Yeah, they're good. They're
well,
good
because they
folks.
said the boy
Slam
was too-
time.
Slam time.
Slam time.
Slam time.
They said
Slam time.
Hey, it's slam time, bro.
slam time. So their 6-year-old son was too nice, and they figured he was going to get kidnapped.
He
if
was
they
too
didn't-
sweet a boy. He wore a corduroy denim jacket like nobody else. Nobody's business.
It says he endured an emotional 4-hour stage kidnapping because his family.
They had like
tied him
people
up.
like kidnap him.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like they tied him up and shit.
They did. The four.
Did they give his Tookus a good rogering?
They probably did. Is it-
You gotta go all the way. You gotta deliver on that fear.
Holy crap. He's 6 years old.
That's
with
parent of the
PTSD.
year, bro.
Okay, so during his reported ordeal, the boy was lured into a pickup truck after getting off his school bus, tied up, threatened with a gun, taken to a basement where his pants were removed, and told he could be sold into sexual slavery. Slam time!
Slam time. Wow, can we do this to Pete after he gets fucking done with slam time?
Dude, take his pants off.
This is the model parents that I want to be.
But there are other traps you need to know about.
Hey, I lost my little dog. Can you help me find him?
Asking for help.
Hi, I'm just playing with my daughter's video game, but the battery seems to be dead. I have some in my car. Why don't you come over and help me put them in?
Hey, you spilled paint on your pants. Let's take them off and take pictures.
Kidnap me, baby.
You know we're making a movie over there. You want to go see it?
Only professional agents.
That's my
Only with Christian Fogo. Aw, come on.
Ignore him and walk away.
Little boy, I'll give you $10 if you'll take my bag to the car for me.
I want to be kidnapped by Grandma.
Yeah.
She'll just take
Grammy
you home.
num-nums.
She'll just take you home and feed you chocolate chip cookies.
Hey, kid. I'll teach you
Slam
how to
time.
hit this ball right over the fence.
Slam time.
I've got some
Trust
popsicles
your
in my
own
freezer.
feelings.
Get your fat space ass back here.
So the boy was told in the truck by Nathan, the aunt's co-worker, that he would never see his mommy again, and he would be nailed to the wall of a shed.
Wow, and he was 6?
6 years old.
Wow.
It says the victim remained in the basement for some time before he was unbound and told to go upstairs, where the victim's family lectured him about stranger danger.
That's fucking terrible.
Co-fucking-K.
That dude's never gonna trust anybody.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
you fucked up that kid's trust forever. Like, that's real emotional, like, traumatic
Dude, yeah.
trauma. Like, that's not teaching your kid a lesson. That's
See, I'm
abuse.
all about like being strict. I don't have any kids, but,
I think I need...
but that's too far. You know what I mean? Like I'm all about being like if I ever,
Wow, what
ever
Yeah.
God forbid, become a parent, I'm about being strict. But
Sometimes you gotta put the fear of God in them, but you don't have to do that shit. Sometimes you gotta teach them slam time.
Slam time.
Slam time.
That's the family.
Oh God.
They're good eggs.
That kid probably would have been better off kidnapped.
Is that the like accomplices, like the guys kidnapping and shit?
Look at the guy on the bottom. Doesn't that look like Bobby's friend?
The problem is
the fat one that was losing his job, that was in the store the other night, that I unfriended because he asked me to like his page, and he never liked Rob and Slim, so fuck him and his fat fucking chin shit.
Yeah.
The thing about it is like he's like,
James
oh,
Dozel.
you're never gonna see your mommy. He goes like, that's not a bad thing though. Like,
Yeah.
his family, dude.
That kid was jazzed.
To
He was
tie
like,
the
yeah.
kid up in a basement and then take his pants off and be like, "You're gonna be a sex slave." Like, who does that? Ugh.
That's a little bit much. Like I always said, like if I have a kid, like my son, when he gets in trouble, he's doing push-ups. That's just the way it is.
Well, now Christian's a parent and Rob's a parent. What kind of punishments do you guys like give your kids? Like, do you ever ground your
Timeouts.
kids?
Yeah, timeouts. I mean,
Or like no video games or no TV for the day.
Or sometimes slam time, right?
Or slam time.
slam time.
No, not for the kids, just for Pete.
Is it slam time? Slam time.
It is
Slam time.
How do you go about dealing with like stranger danger? You just tell them
Well,
Don't talk to strangers.
right? Like, well,
Yeah, I mean,
how did you go about it with your kids?
well, it's a little bit different for me. I think because my son has autism.
Okay.
So it's something I really haven't had to deal with my son. With my daughter, you set him down and tell him like, hey, not everybody in the world's a nice person, and it's okay to be nice, but just don't be too trusting, I guess. I mean,
like
I don't know. Like, it's not like when Slim was a kid and his parents said, just grab your ankles and hope for the best. Like, I try to be a little more smarter than that. You don't tell them that shit.
if I ever had the chance to be a parent, I'd just tell him, look, little cocksucker.
Look, you little cocksucker.
Don't trust everybody, all right?
If
Don't
there's anything
assholes.
you fucking tell a kid,
if they offer you candy,
it's slam time.
Slam time.
Slam time.
If they offer you candy, hold out for a pizza. If they offer you that, then you go.
Look,
What if they offer you slam time?
if they offer you a sausage pizza, get the fuck out of there.
All right.
We got a 7:30.
Yeah.
All right. You want to take a break,
Yeah, Pete's got a.
or do we?
I think he's got to go till 7:30.
I think, yeah,
Oh,
he's
all
got
right,
to
we'll
go.
keep the-
I'll go out and take
then.
a quick break if you're trying to get rid of me and you want to talk
He's
about
got-
shit behind my back.
Yeah, right.
Like slam time.
Yeah, that's in 30
It's
minutes.
actually not slam time, but you can do a slam time.
He's got 9 more minutes of slamming.
Yeah, I say we leave the slam
Nine
time.
Nine
Yeah,
more?
we'll leave it. I'll leave the.
It's
I'll
been
leave
that.
everything
It's been that long
recording.
already.
Yeah, he's got 9 more minutes.
Yeah, dude, he's the
Wow.
21 slam times, bro.
Holy shit!
He's got 9.
Oh,
many
we're
beers-
not going for a full hour.
No,
we're doing-
no.
How many
Like a
beers did he
half an
go
hour?
through already?
Probably like one and a half, no?
We're on the third. Right
Wow.
Well, he's got 9 more slam. Actually, yeah, slam time.
Slam
right
time.
Slam time. Should we play music for the rest of slam time?
Oh
or-
yeah, definitely.
What do you guys want to hear? You want to hear some LMFAO, some Green Day, some Herbie Hancock?
Herbie Hancock sounds good.
I think I only have the one song, but I will put on Herbie Hancock. It's fucking great.
Okay.
Getting a good buzz. Just give me a rock to throw at a retard.
That's not Herbie.